so niggas get lost. Baby, come here, hit the floor. All y'all niggas better beware, cause I'm coming for yours. When money involved, I look at it all. Baby, you know that I'm next.
Welcome back, brand babies. Today's video is going to be a request video of using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products in conjunction with each other. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll be glad to have you a part of my family. And we're going to start off by using the Porefessional as a primer for my eyes. I like using this because by the end of the day, my brows are usually oily. So to prevent that oil from creating, I'm using that as a primer. And we're going to use these two products to do our brows. So first off, you want to start by brushing your brow hairs upward. After that, you're going to go ahead and use your actual brow hairs at the bottom and top as a guideline for where you want to start your line. So I'm just going across that the line where my brows start. And guys, this color that I'm using for both of the products is dark brown. So if I didn't mention that in the beginning, I'm sorry. But the color is dark brown. So like I said, you're going to start your beginning of your line right directly at the lining of your hairs. If that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. And then right after you create your line, you're going to go ahead and fill in your brows with the Brow Wiz. To create a gradient effect, you're going to make sure that you brush the front of your brows upward so it can create like a gradient effect, which means you want your front of your brows to be lighter than the back end of your brows. So I do go back and forth with brushing those brow hairs upward in the front just to make sure there's not so much product at the back, at the front of the brow, sorry. And I'm using my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn to sculpt those brows out and get them as sharp as possible and clean. So you just want to make sure you don't go above that line that you created, and you keep your brush flat. That is the best tip that I can give you guys, is make sure you keep your brush flat until you learn how to do it without keeping your brush flat, if that makes any sense. So sometimes you see me going in strokes, but that's because I'm used to doing my brows now and it takes practice. So just keep your brush flat if you're a beginner. And guys, go ahead and give this video a like if you like request videos, and you want to request the video, go ahead and comment down below what you want me to do next, and I'll be sure to get that video out for you guys. And guys, brows are not, I cannot stress it, are not twins. They are, they're not identical twins, actually. They're more like long lost cousins. So try to get them as close as possible. Sometimes the struggle is real, we all know. So yeah, just try to get them as close as possible. The thing that I do when I try to, when I want them to be as close as possible, is I draw a line between the two brows, which helps me. It actually looks like a unibrow. This is what I'm talking about right here. It actually looks like a unibrow, but it actually helps to, make sure the front of your brows is lining up with the other side of the front of the brows, if that makes any sense. But that's what I do to make them be cousins. Not twins, but not identical twins. Now I'm going to go in with the dip brow, and I'm going to start at the back end of my brows first, and then I will gradually move up front. But I'm going to make sure I don't add any extra product to my brush when I'm going towards the front of my brows. I'm going to use it at the back of the brows, and then when I go towards the front, majority of the product is going to be off the brush. And this is just the Equal Tools angled brow brush. And what you do to the other brow, you want to do to the next brow. So make sure you guys do the same on both ends. Now, when you go in with a cream, you always want to set with a powder. So I am going to go in and set this cream with a powder just so it doesn't move throughout the day. So in conjunction with the brow, what you call it, the Benefit Porefessional, this in putting powder on top of my brows actually helps my brows not to move or to create so much oil throughout the day. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline palette to use that black shadow there. You can use whatever black you have. This is just what I had in front of me at the time. So I used that black from that palette to darken up the back end of my brows. And then towards the front, I didn't really add any product to the front ends. Like I said, I make sure that there's not any product or extra product on the brush when I go to the front of my brows. And then if I need to, I'll go use the spoolie to create more of a gradient effect with that spoolie at the beginning of the brows. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm like repeating everything over and over. I just want you guys to know that brows do take time to create, so you can just take your time and don't get impatient with it. It does take practice, and practice makes perfect. I didn't start off doing my brows pretty good at the beginning. When I started doing brows, I actually hated them, but now I actually like brows. And as you know, if you follow me on social media, you know that I'm not I haven't created a thin brow in forever, and it's like I don't even know how anymore. So my thicker brows kind of work for me. So yeah. And actually, to be honest with you, my little sister actually taught me how to do my brows, so I have her to thank for teaching me. So go ahead and brush your concealer away or blend your concealer out with the fluffy, dense brush, and you're good to go, ladies. I hope you guys like this video. I really appreciate my brand baby for requesting this video. And if you have any requests, go ahead and leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to do that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Bye, guys.